How did you get away?
It was there was mass confusion. You know, people were standing around in groups, saying goodbye to each other, walking around hugging old friends and stuff like that. And I walked to a fence, and I was just looking around to see, trying to figure how I could get away, because there were guards ringing the place with weapons. And the doctor that was there, he asked someone to get him a stethoscope. And the woman there was the director of the medical department, was standing close, and I told her, I said, Larry needs a stethoscope. And the nursing office is a small ways away from there, and it was on the other side of where the guards were. So when she started to walk down, I simply walked with her. When we approached one of the guards, he asked where we were going, and she said, we're going to the medical office. And that wasn't odd, because they were bringing different things from the nursing office up there. And when we got through there, I felt that I would have to kill her to get away. But fortunately, she went into the doctor's office and instructed me to go into the nursing office, which are in two separate buildings. And I went to the nursing office, and there was no one there. And if you go in the back of the nursing office, there's a senior center, a place where seniors, mostly bedridden or, who can't move around too much, are in there. And I went out through there, and the seniors were in there, and they were prepared to go up, because one of them asked me, are you the guy that's going to take us up there? And I said, do you know what they're doing up there? And she said, yes. And I said, no, I'm not the person who's going to take you. I'm looking for somebody. And I went out the back and went under the building and crawled right up to the front where, it was a low area, and hid right among the poles there. And I crawled down to the end to try to make an exit from there, and there were a couple of armed guards sitting not too far away. So I felt like I would have to wait till dark. And suddenly they called for all people with weapons to come up to the general area where the killings were going on. And when they went up, I slipped out and went through a small building that's a bakery. Went into the bakery, and I just went from building to building going toward the back. I went from the bakery to a building that's used for physical therapy. I, went behind there, and right behind that there's a kitchen. And I went over a wall into the kitchen and went through, and there's an area that has wing beans planted, and wing beans, they grow up on vines, and it's a lot of foliage. And I went through the wing beans